We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Caleb Smith gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In there, no balls and a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Edman. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. Edman is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Bounce to first. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Dakota Hudson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Batting second, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 6 home runs and 34 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. O'Neill is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Dexter Fowler now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is it. The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's on the money, and Fowler is gone at second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
On, he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Redbirds down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Puig, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
That is good. The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Stepping up now, Garrett Cooper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. One and 1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Thomas to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Just a nasty sinker right there, low and on the outside corner. I can't tell you how many times I've grounded that ball to a middle infield.
You know, the day and age now, where these hitters are so well adjusted at going out of the zone and being able to get the barrel to it. That was a really good sinker that was down, and he was still able to get the barrel to it.
Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fouled off. And that misses. 1-1. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Line towards center field. Thomas is there, 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
At the plate, Isan Diaz will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Caleb Smith.
Into the box, Caleb Smith. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Lane Thomas. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Lane Thomas.
Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Brad Miller.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brad Miller. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-1.
1-1.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now here it comes. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And the count will be full. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder, and that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
To the plate now, Dakota Hudson.
The pitcher.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. One out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
At the plate, Tommy Edman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hernandez at second with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, and the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he falls behind 0-2. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-1. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. VR, the former Baltimore Oriole. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Fouled away. And here's the 3-2 from him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 15, Brian Anderson.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. From the belt, the pitch. A man at third with 1 away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cards lead it 4-2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Ball.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit on the ground to short. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Garrett Cooper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Brad Miller. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now, Dakota Hudson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jose Arena answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Fowler is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 left for St. Louis, but they still lead this one 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Ready with the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Miguel.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
No, that's low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and they can't run it down. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cardinals lead it 4-2. Arodys Vizcaíno takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Arodys.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And it's fouled away. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not shortstop.
Here's the pitch.
Anderson.
Ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. So stepping in, Brian Anderson, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Hit in the air to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 1, Brandon Kinsler.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Brad Miller.
From the stretch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Carpenter, a native Texan. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The 2-2. Lifted into center field. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Garrett Cooper will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Next to the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. And this throw gets away from him. Striding into the box, Isan Diaz. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. To first, taken in by Goldschmidt. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 8th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 4-2. plate, Paul Goldschmidt, who comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way. Fastball just inside. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Now the 1-0.
Ball that low.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-1.
That's out.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Brad Boxberger will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. John Birdie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5, John Birdie.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, O'Neill is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Ready with the 0-2. Boxberger, the former Royal, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he takes a called 3rd strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now.
Now batting, the 17th.
So digging in now, Lane Thomas. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fouled off. From the stretch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Brad Miller will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 2 out, bases loaded. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. 3 left for St. Louis as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jordan Hicks will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Harrison Bader is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now in the box, John Birdie, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Hicks is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations. That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take. But when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The count now at 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number 1. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Now the 0-1. One out and a runner on third. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Heading out toward shallow right. Fowler has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Miami. Still down by a count of 4-2. Drew Steckenrider enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike three.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Pitch on the way. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Three-two pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one, and that's low, ball four.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Edman. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Here it comes on 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runners on first with one down. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Cooper camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out with the man at first. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And the runner back safely. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Puig will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Nothing further in the Cardinal 9th. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Giovanni Gallegos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Giovanni Gallegos.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he'll scale the wall here. And did he catch this? He did.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Ready now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Miami down to their last strike. Way outside. 1-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score tonight. St. Louis wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Dakota Hudson earns his 8th victory of the season. Giovanni Gallegos closes the door for the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Special in your